What's up, Extra Brother listeners? On today's episode, we're moving into a special edition of a 5-episode series that will be the Battle Pods, the first ever Extra Butter Battle Pod series, which we watched Pulp Fiction, a 1994 crime thriller, versus No Country for Old Men, a 2007 crime thriller, Western, some people would call it, but the first ever debate series that we're going to have 5 episodes, Battle Pods, brought to you here first. We also talk a little bit about Harry Potter. Critter had watched all 8 movies for I don't know how many years in a row, but him and Lynn's decided to watch Harry Potter again. We talked a little bit about the movie series, the TV series that's coming out about Harry Potter and all the books. We got gears to grind, we got Oscars to give, the usual. Find every episode on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you guys want to see on Instagram, X. It's all happening on X and TikTok. Clips, pictures, what we're going to watch. Stick around to the back end to figure out what the next battle is going to be. But we are so excited for the Battle Pod series to start. Happy National Scream Day, National Pigs in a Blanket Day, National Hairball Awareness Day, and National Historic Marker Day. From us to you, it's Extra Butter. It's No Country for Old Men. It's Pulp Fiction. As they say in Mortal Kombat, fight. We love you. We care about you. Critter, roll the tape.
Extra, extra butter on the corn for me. Extra, extra butter. I hope they don't charge a fee. But it won't matter anyway. I got a good movie to play. I'm gonna ask my friends to stay extra butter for me.
This is episode 53, and welcome to the Battle Pods. How are we feeling, boys? Not talking about the actual debate that's going to happen leading up to this podcast. How do you guys feel about watching 2 movies, preparation, topics you might talk about, the thought of arguing with each other, which we do anyway? I need just overall thoughts of what this is about to be.
I'm pretty pumped for it, honestly. I think it's a pretty unique structure. Like, you did not watch No Country for Old Men. You did not watch Pulp Fiction. And it could have been 2 separate different movies that, like, we were talking about. Yeah, we picked them and everything. But picking them means, like, I'm already backing it. So I'm already confident coming into this. And I feel like it doesn't matter what genre we're doing, what movies they are. It's going to be that same feeling coming into each and every one of these. Like, mine's better. Like,
whoever is receiving the football, which you guys decided to do, was, lead off and throughout the first movie. So you're on offense first. That's got to be that's a feeling I haven't had yet because we haven't done 2. I respected the decision because we also would have done the same thing. The thing about this movie is, or this particular debate is, I know how much you love this movie. That's why I was like, when you said I'm gonna come in even keel, and if that movie's better, we're gonna do that. And then the first one you throw out is Pulp Fiction. I was like, that is all bullshit.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
That was the biggest homer.
Good movie's a good movie. I can't help that.
It was
not my fault.
Can we, now that it's live, Crit, can you tell me about how that decision came in, or did he just tell you we're going Pulp Fiction?
No, let me pull up.
No, we both kind of like agreed with it. Like, we had a couple options, but
I don't think either of us like this is what we're doing.
No passionate, like, yeah.
But it was just agreed upon. Like we had a massive list, and we were going through it. Like, what do you think? Like, oh, it could be that, but this works better for multiple genres. Like, it was all discussion. Like, we didn't strong arm anybody.
After the fact, it's been really nice talking to Brendan. We're like, kind of nice going second.
Yeah.
Pressure's off a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because dude, if you lose the first one, I mean,
yeah,
now you're down one already.
And we didn't lead off, so it's like
exactly.
We are in a good spot, even if we lose, which I don't think we will. But if we did, we didn't get to swing the bat yet. We were just playing defense. So I just wasn't sure. It was very funny, and I haven't listened to the podcast, and I've said this 1,000 times. I should listen to last week's episode because I want to hear exactly what you said when it came to I'm not going to come in with, preliminary thoughts. If that movie's better, I'm going to.
No, I mean, I can still do that.
This is your favorite movie of all time, I think.
Yeah. But if it doesn't mean it's the best movie out there, though.
True.
Like, there's elements I enjoy in it that others may not. And so, like, I'm open to be persuaded. And I seeing your list, I know that you have a few on there that are automatic.
Yeah.
Like, I'll argue them, obviously, but I agree with them. I'm not, like, kudos for, like, individual, excellence. Like, obviously it's a best picture and things like that. So there's good things about it. It's a good movie and vice versa. It's just I'm more passionate about this one.
Yeah.
Did I hear Geese say he saw our list?
That's what I was also going to say. Is like, how did that happen?
Crit only showed our list, and you texted our list. We haven't seen their list. It's kind of
the wheel.
The wheel list. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about our list of movies. I was like,
movies. I was like, this is
no.
Yeah,
no.
Chelsea hit me
not
up.
Fair.
Brendan pissed her off. She sent me the list.
No, they don't know.
Told me not to tell, but cat's out of the bag now.
I'll say my thoughts on just the idea of the pod. I know that since we kind of put the idea together, the whole idea of putting two movies against each other, regardless of teams, is super cool. And they're going to be quality movies because not only do they have to make a list, but they got to be put up against another movie. That's fun in itself. Two enjoyable movies each week. Kind of hard to, you got to schedule them in, but super cool. Love the idea of taking notes and battling together. I think from my perspective, just going in and enjoying media itself, like these movies, just watching them and then debating is enough for me. But the cherry on top of competing is always good.
Yeah, it was unique to think of the idea that we have, to know I had never seen either of these movies. That was weird. Like, the fact that we knew these are going to be top tier movies from pre and post 2000, and the fact that I had not watched either of them prior to today, that part was weird. Because you'd assume every movie that we pick is something that we've all seen. But
right.
It was not at all the case of that. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get into it. I literally watched these movies back to back today, just in prep for this podcast. I was like, I'm watching them right now. So they are as fresh as they could possibly be, for me. And we can get into the debate later of if roles were reversed and you guys were playing defense, which movie would you watch first? As opposed
I was
to
about to go there.
Yeah.
Because I watched them both yesterday. Which one was the second movie that you watched?
I watched our movie second. I watched
That's
your movie.
I also
That's
did
what
that.
I did.
Yeah. You want to watch your movies last.
No, I watched our movie first.
You watched your movie first. Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting. I also talked to my teammate, my partner, and we talked about strategy. So I did watch Pulp Fiction first, and then I watched No Country.
That's kind of when I wanted to watch your guys' movie second to like give me the recency biased side of things, to add maybe a little bit to the debate side of things, whether it's going to pay off. But like watching it second, maybe I'm like, oh, maybe they'll bring this to the table, or I don't know.
You could go about it both ways for sure.
Also, Pulp Fiction's a little longer. Get the longer movie out of the way first.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All right. Well, before we get into the regular scheduled programming, Critter, he watched a little bit of Harry Potter.
A little bit, a whole lot, the whole damn thing. Harry Potter. I was trying to think like what are my top 3 movies from that series.
Did you watch it thinking that we had Harry Potter on our list and that you're trying to take one away from us, or
no? I just
because it feels direct.
It's like a year. No, it's like a year. It's like a yearly thing with Lindsay and I. It's a little bit delayed. Usually, it's around Christmas time.
You watched every single one just in case.
Yeah.
7 of our 10. Shit.
They picked 5.
We prepare early and often. All right.
Yeah. They picked the Half-Blood Prince.
I have to be prepared. Yeah. I got to be prepared for each one. No, yeah. I was kind of like thinking like, I don't know where you guys are on the Harry Potter spectrum or whatnot. If you guys have watched them all, I'm assuming you guys all have. But
was that every
I was kind of like thinking like what. See, I wasn't. Yeah, I kind of like picked it up.
Yeah.
Once I met Lindsay, but I was thinking like, what are my favorites? And I think I would go like Prisoner of Azkaban is probably numero uno. Deathly Hallows is probably
which one?
Or part 2. Sorry, part 2 is number 2.
Part 2 is where it's at.
Number 8. It's movie 8, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the last one.
I'm trying to like think of what 3 is off the rip.
3 is.
I think it might be.
I think 3 is the Half-Blood Prince, or is that 5?
That's no, it's Half-Blood Prince.
Goblet, isn't it?
No, 5 is Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
We could be
Half-Blood Prince is 6. I thought it was reversed too, though, Brendan. I thought it was
Secrets, or excuse me,
Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone.
Chamber of Secrets is 2. Sorcerer's Stone is 1. What is 3?
Azkaban, Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh, dude. Number 3 is Goblet of Fire for me.
5. 6 is
Goblet of Fire is pretty good too.
Goblet
of Fire, Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Hollows.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what's
I thought no, 5 is Order of the Phoenix.
So Half-Blood Prince is 6. We've probably said the same thing 7 times.
Yeah.
Goblet of Fire was my favorite.
Because
there's dragons and there's
it grew on me. Yeah,
it's like the Olympics.
The underwater scene is A1, man.
Yeah, well, the dragon scene and like it's Olympics is essentially what's happening.
Yeah,
there's also a dragon scene in Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Deathly Hallows 2 is the best one for sure, but my favorite is
I think Azkaban's the best one.
Azkaban's really good.
Prisoner of Azkaban is
the way they switch on you in that one. You're like, oh shit.
Also, you got the rat.
Yeah.
He comes up in that one.
The whole series.
Rat's name?
The whole series. You can't just watch movie 1 and go, I think I'm done.
Yeah, I'll pick it up another day.
Yeah,
that's where we're at. We just started hammering them out all week.
Yeah.
Do you have the physical copies, or was that all streamed?
All streamed.
Shout out Will Compton, but can you guys believe in the TV show Snape has a zipper?
A zipper?
He's got like a zipper on his clothes.
Interesting.
He doesn't have a zipper in the movies.
Yeah, he actually has like
a cloak.
Yeah, like a robe, I guess is what you call it. Wizard robe.
Just kind of blew my mind that they would.
That's a good detail to call out.
Yeah, he's also, he looks a little different too.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I
Not the same
texted
actor.
Geese where we were talking about these movies, and I was like, I haven't watched them yet. I just watched Dobby pass away. R.I.P. Goat.
R.I.P.
Or Dobby. Yeah,
does
I
have
just
a
watched
zipper.
Dobby pass away.
I mean, they have zippers
Sorry.
back then.
I'll be back in a couple business days.
Yeah.
I'm mourning.
Yeah.
Bro, but I mean,
also gave W a sulk.
Who's your guys' favorite character in all of the Harry Potter movies?
all of them.
I'm a big Hagrid guy.
Oh, Hagrid's
Hagrid's a good
great, dude.
That's a
That's a
good
great pick.
Yep.
Well,
pick.
unanimous.
Hagrid's a good pick.
Draco's really good early movies,
You
man.
would be a Draco Malfoy.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that, like, you hate that guy.
I know.
Yeah.
He asked who our favorite was, not who we hated.
Oh yeah, but you love to hate, you know.
I don't
Her.
think I Fred and George are
Especially
awesome.
in
That's-
the later
yeah.
movies too,
Yeah,
when they have
yeah.
their magic shop.
I mean, my favorite. If I'm
Yeah,
being-
we're not going to Hogwarts anymore. We're gonna start a
If I'm-
shop.
If I'm being honest, as a kid, and like I turned 30 yesterday, it's Hermione.
Oh, happy birthday, by the way. For the
It's
pod.
Hermione. Emma Watson
Watson.
is hot.
Emma Stone. Not
Also
wrong.
hot, but Hermione's my favorite.
Hermione. Oh,
Because as a kid, like, yeah, sure, you know. But Fred and George are probably the best. I did like Snape. I
Alan
like
Rickman. Go.
I liked his uncle, and I think it was Prisoner of Azkaban. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Sirius
Sirius
Black.
Sirius Black did a good job. I thought his character did a really good job in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Fred and George, I think the Weasley family should win the award.
Be their own
Yeah.
character. Yeah.
Weasley, yeah, all of them. Ginny, Ron, Fred, George, Mom and Dad, don't care. They're all great.
Love it.
They're all badass too.
You're making me think I gotta start watching them.
I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch it.
I might. I probably
Yeah.
will.
As soon as this is over, I'm watching the Searchers. I mean,
You guys want to watch it
Toss it
together?
on.
do we want to just stay here? Can we
Just
get all
watch
8 of
them.
them and you guys got to battle those? Or you know what pisses me off is those are our movies, and they technically could have just torched them by having this conversation. If we have one, which they don't know if we have one or not, but if
Right.
we did, they're just taking all the ammo out of our gun.
Now we
I
have
hope
7
you'll-
movies.
How good
Jeez.
was
Well-
the naked painting in Titanic, Trav? That was awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
Loved it. It was a great scene. Leo is awesome. That movie rocks. But we'll never shy away from giving Harry Potter credits here.
Yeah.
The fact that you just watched all 8, that's awesome. I'm gonna do it.
I'll watch number
yeah,
one
you
with
start
you
you
tonight.
start
I'll do
one.
it.
Yeah. You're just locked
What is
in
it on?
for
Are
the
they
rest
all
of the
the
week.
same platform? Probably not, but I hope they would be. They used to be on
Paramount?
HBO.
They should all be on the same.
No, they're on.
They used to be on
Yeah.
HBO.
Paramount Prime.
You just watched them. How can you not tell us?
Yeah. How do you not know?
This is why we edit things. Yep, gonna have to edit that one out
But how do you not know?
Yeah.
because I don't.
Don't let them get away with it. How do you not know?
Where are they? You still
They're
have-
all over the place.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna watch them tonight.
All of them in a row.
Don't want to.
She's gonna pass out by a prisoner of Azkaban.
Whatever I just said.
Bare minimum.
Whatever I just said, Trev. I hope you picked up on it because I caught myself.
I wasn't even
Harry
listening,
Potter.
so you're good.
Shout out Daniel Radcliffe. I think we had this topic too. Like, is he the most that's him guy of all time? That's Harry Potter.
Our generation for sure.
Or well, I have a
I think
Kind of a number
that's
two. Jon Snow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he wasn't child actor. I mean, he was, but not to the level of Danny Boy. Like,
Dan,
Yeah, you do have
from
you do have
child
to
actor
come from child,
all the way
yeah.
through. I haven't seen a bad thing of press about the guy. Outside of he wore his same
He
outfit.
sounds like he's
to
saying some
mess the
slam
paparazzi.
poetry.
Yeah.
Impress.
That's
Oh, God.
wild what you just did there.
But his entire career has been
You just said the same thing twice
amazing.
in a row.
Yeah, but I like slurred it, so I just wanted to step
He's
it
throwing
out,
slurs
reset
here.
Yeah,
myself.
2001 was the first film. 2011 was the last.
That's a good stretch.
We've been talking.
I
for
wish-
Jon
years.
Snow
I
did
wish
that in his
House
adult
of Dragon
life.
would do that. No, we're gonna wait 2 years. Let them
Yeah,
all
you
age
gotta-
fucking ever.
You got to pump them.
Jon Snow would be my number 2 to Harry Potter. I don't think
Fair.
there's anything else that. I mean, to me, again, Tobey Maguire. That's Spider-Man, but he's not as big as Harry Potter and Jon
Timothy,
Snow. Timothy Chalamet.
not Timothy. No,
Oh.
I'm sorry. Tom Holland. He's Spider-Man now. Within like what 6 years?
Have you seen the?
Just
have
a
you
different
seen the new?
generation.
Yeah.
Hey, pull up the new movie poster. Have you guys seen it?
He's not though. He's not Spider-Man to me.
I think you gotta let him convince you.
It's Toby.
I haven't watched.
He's
it
the
in a while.
first.
Is it Brand
He's the
New
best.
Day?
He's
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's Toby right here. Spider-Man 3 movie was horrible. Pumping the hips. Walking out of the.
But he is Spider-Man.
He is Spider-Man. Ben or
Oh, they just
who's the
there
other
you
guy? Not Ben
go. It's
Affleck.
blown up so hard.
Christian Bale.
that's
Bale.
okay.
Batman.
Batman. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's Batman.
yeah. Look at that poster. Old
That's
school.
sick.
Is that Zendaya?
That's sick.
That's for the new movie.
Is it
That's cool.
cool that they're in the movie together, or is it not cool?
It gets to a
They
point where it won't
they
be.
started
I-
like that. I mean,
Okay.
like they started the first movie not together and then got together, and
I think it's cool,
yeah,
but if it keeps happening, I might start to not think it's cool.
Right.
Yeah,
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I mean, for the Spider-Man movies, yeah, I think it makes sense. And then whenever, like, I mean, she did just make a movie with Robert Pattinson, so it's not
Drama.
like she's and Dune Part 2. Like, I mean, she's got a laundry
three.
list coming out.
Part 3.
Part 3, sorry, and well, Part 2 as well. So I
She
don't
is
think
in
that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna get like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith out of them in like 5 years or something.
See, that's
are you just
that'd be too
praying for
much.
downfall?
No,
Well, because Mr.
He's
and
just
Mrs.
predicting.
Smith, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, they're
no, like them in the movie, like acting in Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were together, right?
They
are
got
not-
together on that movie.
They are
technically.
not now, but they were together.
Yeah, they were married. They got like 6 kids.
Yeah, we don't want Tom Holland and Zendaya to be them.
I didn't say they were going to be
I'm
Brad
just saying we're
and
not cheering
Angelina.
for. We're not
No,
cheering
dude.
for a breakup. Yeah,
And never came out of my mouth. I agree.
I didn't say it did. I'm saying all I'm saying is we're not
Okay.
cheering for that.
All right.
Check the tape.
Warm it up. Warm it up. Here we go. Warm it up.
He got.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, you guys ready to just
He
dive
got
into this?
defensive. I was not one time.
I wasn't getting the way you made it sound in my ears. My truth
Check the tape.
is
My truth.
It's his truth.
Oh boy.
Whatever he's gonna say, who cares? Gears to grind.
Looking at one right now.
I don't know what I wrote down here. Midwest cups. I have Midwest cups. I don't know what that means. So we're gonna.
Oh, like cups
Like-
to drink out of in the Midwest.
Yeah, like
in your
like
house?
water cups, like designs on them,
I don't think so. I think
or red Solo cups. Very Midwestern.
sorry, didn't connect.
Thinking
the
about the
O.
cups that you were drinking out of earlier.
Didn't connect the O. Midwest cops. Midwest cops.
Oh,
I forgot we were talking about
whole
gears. I was
different
like,
story.
Didn't get pulled over.
I
Nothing
thought
happened.
about them today. That's
Didn't,
crazy.
nothing happened. Just them sitting for the speed zones. That shit.
You know how they are.
Just lazy. Like they got nothing going on. when we're just shooting the radar for the when it switches from 50 to 45, just they might get you. That shit pisses me off. Peoria Mondays, Central Illinois. I just learned this. Everything's closed on Monday.
Since when?
No idea. Just the whole city's just not available Monday.
I dig it.
The bars were open. We went to a golf. Somebody, I don't know. I called something. Close. We went to a golf course, and I was asking if there was a human being that was there, and some guy was like, "Yeah, there's a human being in this shed over here." Chelsea goes up, asks if the bays. It's like a shitty little Top Golf, but cool. Yeah. Bays are closed on Mondays and Tuesdays because they just don't. I guess they can't schedule somebody to work them. I was like, I could literally I could pay to get golf balls and walk up there.
I'll work right now.
You don't need to watch me hit golf balls. What do you mean it's closed? All I have to do is walk over there.
This is what AI is for.
Yeah. There's one human this place is extremely nice for Peoria. And they can't staff Mondays and Tuesdays. The building, the pro shop, the doors were locked. This person was just sitting in like a mini golf shed. And also Brad pointed it out. You don't need to have a human there. All I had to do was go swipe my card, get golf balls out of the machine for like a bucket at driving range.
Yeah.
And then go hit. You don't need a human there. So if that's closed, you might as well not even have a person on the premise of like the territory. Like you don't need a human being to be there.
Right.
I don't need to talk to you to get a bucket of balls from the machine that's going to spit out 25.
You're perfectly capable of doing it yourself.
I have to pay you $25 to get a coin that gives me the balls. Like, just let me scan my card.
Correct. And I don't think they have that. And I know what you're talking about to get the coin where you have to then put it into the.
What do they have? That's
tap to pay.
No, you just swipe your card at the machine with the buckets.
Okay.
You don't even have to talk to a person. They're just there.
I don't think I've ever had one, to be honest.
Closed and the bays are closed. Why is there a person there?
Crazy.
Piss me off.
Hard to argue.
Mine is getting old. Sitting down, I think I was like holding my ankle in a certain spot. Foot was kind of flat, playing some cards. Get up, rest of the night, sore. Wake up next morning, limping all day. Ankle's just cooked. It's almost like I sprained it the day before. Might as well have just rolled it, cut some ligaments, just out of commission. Out of commission for a full day.
I was there for Christmas morning this past year. Not ankle, but foot. Just couldn't walk. I'm like, I'm just going to be parked on the couch the rest of the day, which is a good day to be parked on the couch because it's Christmas, but nonetheless, it sucked.
Yeah, just
what I've always thought about is like there's nothing to rehab for except just day-to-day life. When you're an athlete, you're rehabbing to get back on the field or on the court. Now if you get hurt, you're rehabbing just to live
just
life.
Just to exist.
Just to be here.
To function. To go to the store. To
4 times as long, too.
There's no motivation to it. It's just stinks. Getting hurt as an adult is potentially the worst thing on the planet.
Yeah.
What is worse than getting
and then imagine like UFC fighters. They're like, like the 40-year-old guys.
Yeah, but
what do they feel like in the morning?
Like what Brendan's saying though, like that's for their job.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's.
I'm saying
I was just going age
the whole time too. Yeah.
But
I work at a desk on a computer. If I roll my ankle,
Steve from accounting can't show up because he bumped his knee into his washing machine. He's good.
We just have to physically get there.
You're just waiting to heal.
Correct.
And it takes longer.
Any day
it's
now.
Terrible, and you're not working as hard at getting better because there's nothing to
Take some pills, ice it.
Dude, then it takes so long you start questioning it. You're like, maybe I should go to the doctor. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Give it a little bit more.
Always no, but at least you're thinking about it.
Yeah. That's a good gear because I'm going to knock on whatever fake wood this is. Don't want to get injured. It's kind of like getting sick. Being sick sucks, but it lasts less than being injured.
And
There's more
I
ways
will
to
say
cure
this,
it.
ankle and foot is the worst. You might as well cut it off. You might as well cut it off. It's
If you had
worthless.
your sciatica nerve like tweak up and not be able to like even bend, that one.
True.
I have had that.
True back.
That
back
will do
and
it
foot.
to you, man.
Back and foot.
That will do it to you.
Anything on the torso is probably the worst because you can't do anything without it bothering you.
Yeah, you can't get out of bed. You can't
and-
sit down.
It no matter what it is, if it's like front or back torso, you can't do anything comfortably.
Low back. I'll switch my answer and do 1A, 1B of foot, ankle, and low back.
Low back.
Already convincing them, Crit.
Yeah. No, that's
I go back.
convincible.
My low back,
You go
24/7.
back.
Not good.
I'm pegged. I'm redlined at 65%. like that's the best it's gonna be.
Thanks on E.
Yeah. Little
Crit.
scout one.
Geese, you guys got a gear?
I don't have a
I
gear.
got one. Taxes. Just knocking those out. It's tax season right now as we speak.
Paying
Actually,
tax.
it's too late, or maybe it's the deadline.
No,
But
you get the
just-
extension
yeah.
now.
Yeah, well, let's get it out of the way.
Did you just file them?
Yesterday.
They got to be done by the 15th. We always extend. We always got too much shit going on.
Why do you wait? Just get them
'Cause you
done
gotta
in
pay.
February.
Yeah.
Well,
If I was getting paid,
yeah.
I'd get it done in the day one.
Yeah,
I
okay.
used
Well,
to have to pay. Now
I'm
I
getting
get
paid.
so I do them pretty early.
Well, I do get paid, but I don't know. Just put it back and no, and I'm like, oh, time to get that money.
I felt that way about my registration renewal. Right? That
Yeah. Those things
That's
are
that's
so
basically
easy to be lazy on those.
literally why we did
Yeah.
it. Because we're like, oh, we got to get a new license
And
plate
it
for the new
usually
car.
takes somebody else. Usually takes somebody else to tell you, like, "Hey, man, like, you should." Yeah.
Bro,
you're
I
probably
kept
right.
reminding myself for 2 weeks straight every day.
Doesn't matter.
Got to do my registration. Nope. Like it was there the whole time. Could have done it.
That pisses me off that we have to do that.
Yeah.
Do it
have
automatically,
car,
man.
I have insurance. Why do I have to pay you once a year to drive my vehicle? That pisses me off.
That's a good point.
If the car
Well-
is stolen, you'll figure that out.
Those
It's fine.
taxes do go towards like
Roads
roads.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like
The roads.
So does gas. So does gas.
They still
taxes,
they've
too.
been constructing the highway from Loveland to
It
you
never
guys
stops, I
since
get
I
it.
moved here.
My neighborhood streets.
but if you
are
use the
worst
roads
streets
that
in history
you
of
use the
mankind.
roads that they built, that makes sense in a
Mhm.
way. Maybe not as much, but
How much is
my registration
your
was
registration?
$100. But I do the
when you first got your car though?
what? Oh,
How much did
the
you pay
whole
when you
thing?
first got the car? Yeah,
Like 300 or something.
I don't even want to tell you guys what the one for the truck is. In
It's-
Minnesota,
we
it's the
paid-
worst.
it's like $800.
I had to
What we
back
just
in like
had to do.
3 years because I never registered my car. They're like, "Well, you're gonna have to pay for the last." I'm like, "I know. That's why I'm here. Wasn't cheap." So hopefully in July when I do
It's not as expensive.
in July, it's probably gonna feel like a discounted price because
Yeah,
of what-
the older your car gets, the better
the better
yeah.
the
the price. Yeah.
and I don't have to get I don't have to do an emissions test this year. So
Me either. Let's
And
go.
some states like North Dakota, it's just a flat fee. Like every car, it's like $75. That would be nice.
that'd be
Oh,
great.
yeah.
But having to do it based on your vehicle's value is so stupid.
No, it shouldn't be. I don't know. There should be some classification there. Like, if you have a Hummer, which I just saw today, that's why I'm using it as an example, versus like a Prius, like they should have to pay the same. I mean, one's impact, and that's all I'm saying. I mean, I get it.
not as drastic as a difference, you know.
That's we'll settle. We'll settle.
Yeah.
I got an Oscar.
Let's hear it.
Let's get off the gears. Quick one. I'll give my Oscar to my wife. 30th birthday, 30 presents.
Yeah, we only saw one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You got 29 pictures to go.
Yeah.
Nice.
My brother came home. He's like, "You didn't do that for me," to my mom. She's like, "I didn't do that for him."
That is such a Brad Christie interaction.
He's like, "Maybe
Fair
I should
point."
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's good. And then my other Oscar would go to Trav. While I was watching Pulp Fiction, the first movie underneath Pulp Fiction, when you like hit down, it says, "Because you watched this movie, maybe you want to watch No Country for Old Men." So I knew that he knew ball, and he got us in the right spot today. So when I saw that, because I had never seen either one of these, like I was talking about earlier, when I saw that they were recommending our movie while I was watching your movie, I knew that he knew ball and that we were going to be able to battle.
Did the algorithm put it there because you watched that one first?
And because it was on Paramount Plus, because they were both on Paramount.
I watched Pulp Fiction first.
Okay.
During Pulp Fiction, it showed our movie. Whatever you just asked me is beyond irrelevant because
I was just saying.
And that's just me talking.
No, it doesn't matter now. But
No Country for Old Men, if I said it out loud and just heard me, which is possible. But the fact that it was there made me feel good about my partner.
When I watched, just to reiterate and make your point even better, when I watched Pulp Fiction, the next one was we'd watched it before, so which is really weird. But it's another like odd kind of Pulp Fiction-esque movie, but it was not No Country for Old Men. So recommending that was on par.
It made me feel great about the battle. Yeah. So those are my two Oscars, my wife and Trav.
Either that or your phone's listening to you.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Is it
good?
Is it though?
Trav, they just don't want you to get an Oscar.
Yeah, I don't know. I think my Oscar would probably go to Viking. He's feeling a little under the weather, but he's sticking through it. He's got a little cough going on. You guys ever heard of kennel cough?
I hate those. Yeah.
He's doing good. We gave him a little strawberry with honey on it. It's supposed to soothe his throat a little bit. Loved it. He's like, "Wow, give me more.
Yeah.
As many as you can."
Those are the ones you don't stop giving them. Just
Yep. That's it. Just Buster.
My Oscar's going to YouTube. Primetime Company runs the world.
Do you have premium?
No, I don't.
I thought he said you too. I'm like, nice.
No.
Me and Trav catch
if you love YouTube and you don't have premium, you'll love it that much more.
No, because I'll watch the 10-second ad to watch the video. Fuck it.
But imagine if you didn't.
But yeah, that not me. I don't do the app for McDonald's. I don't pay for the subscription for YouTube. I was about to say that. That's what... We have standards in this household. Regardless,
very low.
You can learn to do anything.
We don't take
through YouTube.
Free sausage and muffins. No.
If you got a problem, you can look it up on YouTube and figure out a solution. Like, it has the answer to everything.
It could
like
be
the video Wikipedia.
If you're ever wondering how to watch videos faster with less ads, YouTube it. It'll tell you to get premium.
Oh, Crit, what do you got?
My Oscar's going to go to our friends Allison and Cam for the Masters party they threw on Sunday.
That looked legit. I thought
the other friends we had, the other friends we had, they brought the Taste of the Masters So they got some egg salad,
Pimento.
some pimento and pulled pork, and then a bunch of bags of chips and all that stuff. And then the family that hosted had the whole scoreboard at the garage.
Nice.
And I laughed so hard when I saw my name on the scoreboard, and I was like, yeah, it adds up. Front 9, par, birdie, maybe par, bogey, and then back 9, just through the put it through the woods, 8, 7, 6. Like, I was like, that's literally my entire life. Back 9.
Did you send that to the group chat, or was that just to me?
Yeah, I was like, this just adds up. Like, this is literally my back 9.
I didn't understand it.
My front 9 is not that
actually
good.
Playing golf?
No,
I
was. They just did it for a display. Yeah, they just kind of threw up a leaderboard, and the people that came in that were on the cut side of things that were cut, like, what the hell? I was like, I'd rather be cut than see my name on the scoreboard right now. Yeah, it was just random. It was.
And they did put a lot of effort into it,
dude. They didn't cut me though. I'll take that.
Red numbers than black,
yeah.
green.
But yeah, the effort they put in for this was awesome.
Cool.
Oscar to Rory.
Yeah. Back to back.
First to do it since Tiger.
We needed Scotty to get to the playoff. Just 2-17, he just biffed the putts.
The whole party.
We were gaming during that. We were saying the same shit.
I had money on Rory too, but it would have been more lucrative if Scotty would have won. And I thought he was going to – when he was within 4 going into Sunday, felt good, and they just biffed 2-17. And Rory, the shot out of the woods on 18 was just a dot. We needed a double bogey bad, and it just didn't happen. So, shout out Rory.
Almost did. Rory. In terms of golf, like that's about as close as you can get. Put him in a bad position. I hope he chunks it.
He's like, after that, he's borderline Mount Rushmore golfers.
Rory has to be, right?
He's up there. He might be.
6 majors. There's a lot of older golfers that have.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys on that.
I know back-to-back Masters is
back-to-back Masters.
Yeah, that's a big argument.
And that was all he didn't have last year, and now he's won 2 in a row.
Dude, and he's only like 43 too, dude.
He's 30.
I thought I looked it up.
Something. No, he's not in his 40s yet.
I think you're right. You're definitely right.
I think he's 36, if I had to guess.
36.
I see
1989.
It's not just a random.
Shout out the Masters too, just Frankie Fleetwood. Just trying to be hottest.
I'm just trying to be honest.
But dude, he still has a long career.
He shanked it a little bit.
He shanked
we always do.
He didn't get it. Hopefully next year Frankie gets to the green. He's just Chinese hottest. So we'll see. But Battle Pots. It's go time. Episode 1 of the new series that will be Battle Pods, Geese Crit versus me and Big Trav. Spun the wheel last week, landed on Geese and Crit. They wanted to go first. They wanted the football. We kicked off. They picked Pulp Fiction, which a fun story is. The guy who's got the microphone in front of him right now, Geese said he's not coming in with any preliminary thoughts. If the movie's better or worse, I'm coming in with that. Picked his favorite movie of all time. And then we had to respond, Trav and I. Oscar went to Trav for this reason. No Country for Old Men. I had never seen either movie. This is a debate podcast for the first time ever on paper. We've debated plenty of times, but Pulp Fiction versus No Country for Old Men, 1994 versus 2007. Thrillers, crime thrillers. One's debatably a Western. I mean, pretty similar movies. I would like to think Geese goes first here. And just to give us a snapshot of the movie, Geese, Trav, take it away. Yeah. Give us a scope of the movie, and we'll get into it.
Yeah, man, we follow 4 characters, Jules, Vincent, Butch, and Mia, and how they're all connected to the crime boss. Marcellus Wallace. It's a non-linear story that takes us to, different perspectives throughout the film and then interconnects them in a non-linear fashion.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
That movie sounds like it's rock.
Damn.
No Country for Old Men. In response to whatever Geese described his movie as, we follow Josh Brolin's character hops into a drug deal that had gone wrong. It was over by the time he got there. Found some cash, and he's on the run ever since from quite the sociopath, psychopath, whatever path you want to call him. But Javier Bardem's character, the main antagonist in our film, No Country for Old Men, very frightening. Did not give a shit about anybody else and executed what he needed to do to get his mission complete. Very different contrast. I'll kind of compare the two right now of 94 versus 2007. I thought it was cool that we have, a recent 2000 movie from you guys, and 2007 is kind of close to 2000 for us. So I think good picks from both sides. If anybody else, Crit, Brendan, want to talk about how they felt about the movies when they first watched them, I think it'd be a good transition.
I would love to go. I don't know how to say this in a way that is not combative, because I don't want to completely just, we've talked about not just dogging the opposite movie. And I don't want to say this in a way that I know it's one of your favorite movies of all time. Pulp Fiction was one of the most I don't know what I just watched movies I've ever seen in my life. It just made no sense. There was no plot. None of it connected. Like you say, it connected, and it did in a sense of they had timelines of the end of the movie. For instance, we come back to the beginning, but it didn't push the movie forward anywhere. It just happened to be at the same spot. Samuel L. Jackson and whoever you mentioned, Uma Thurman, who you said we follow the lives of four people, they were in the movie for 10 minutes. Samuel L. Jackson was in the beginning and the end. Uma Thurman was in it for 12 minutes.
Or is it the four main characters?
It was John Travolta was the
That's
main
Vincent, and I said his name.
Yeah,
I said Butch, and I said Jules, and I said Mia, the four main characters.
Those two people that you just said, Mia and Jules, were in the movie for a total of 12 minutes. They were not main characters. They are main characters.
They are. You get their perspectives throughout the film, dude. They're main characters.
Vince is in the movie the entire time.
Your movie kills off your main fucking character. Don't give me that shit.
So, here we go.
All right, that's it. That's it.
He's
No, Brennan, this is down. No.
Coming in my intro. Those two characters.
You said it makes no sense. You kill the main character in your film. How does that make sense?
John Travolta was the main character.
There's four characters you get the perspectives of.
Can I finish?
Mia Wallace, the wife. Vincent, the hitman. Jules, the hitman. And Butch, the boxer. The four main characters.
Yeah.
They are the focal point throughout the film. Those four.
Mia and Samuel Jackson.
It doesn't matter how long they're in the film, dude. That's fine. They're in the film for 12 minutes.
It was a 2.5-hour movie.
Did you look up they're actually in the film for 12 minutes, or are you just saying
this is what I remember
minutes?
From watching it.
Okay, so you're just making up a number. So let's not use don't use the totality of the film and just throw 12 out there.
Keep going.
They're in the film longer than 12 minutes.
John Travolta is the only person in that movie worth talking about.
Whoa, absolutely not.
Two of your main characters.
Roll the fucking wheel. Roll the wheel.
Mia has one.
Can I go and give my synopsis, or
I haven't
just
talked about my movie yet?
You literally just went into argument.
He just keeps talking. Yeah, about my opinion is.
Why would you talk about your movie? Just start bagging on mine.
I kind of got into my movie, but I couldn't get there because you just wouldn't. You interrupted me. So
All right, don't say outrageous statements. You
I'm
had
not-
no idea what was going on in the film at all.
I have no idea what the point of that movie was. That is my opinion. That is fact. I have no clue what the point of that movie was. That is true.
What's the point of your movie? Let's get into that. What's the point of your movie?
I thought I was going to like your movie more than ours, honestly, before I watched them both, and I was like, your movie.
I feel like you went in not trying to enjoy it.
I told Trav, I was worried that I'm going to like Pulp Fiction more than this movie because I hadn't seen ours either, and I was not able to die on the hill of putting it on our list, so I was scared when you said Pulp Fiction. I'm like, fuck, he loves this movie. I was worried about it. Then I watched it. I looked at my dad 2 hours into the movie, and I said, I have no idea what this movie is about. No clue.
And it's an exaggeration, Geese, of what he's trying to say with the only for 12 minutes.
No, let him speak for himself. You don't have to speak for him, Trev. That's okay.
You spoke for me, though, so that was cool.
No, I spoke over you and at you. That's a little different.
No, if that's going to be the case, this ain't going to work. So
that's why we have a wheel specifically for this thing. And
No Country for Old Men. Both of these movies are not what I would seek out to go watch. Like No Country for Old Men, I'm not going to say is like a fucking movie was unbelievable. It was good, and it had a plot, which was exciting. You guys know how I feel about Best Picture movies. So when I knew this one won Best Picture, I was like, probably not going to be my favorite movie of all time. Knowing going into it that it won Best Picture, there was going to be question marks about it. But I guess as a guy who had not seen either movie, the opening statement for me is one of them had a follow alongable plot and the other one did not. That was the difference. So for me, that's where I stand. Neither one of them for me are top movies of all time in my brain. Maybe for other people, like if you're critically acclaimed, you could say, oh, this one won Best Picture, it should be a top movie. Neither one of them are my favorite movies ever. One of them had a plot and the other one didn't. That was what I got out of it. So, yes, we can get in the wheel. Yes, I fired you up. I get it. That's my opinion on watching both movies. One of them, I could follow it. The other one, I was like, what am I watching? Movie. Not people. Yeah.
All right. So,
Great, go ahead.
Do you want you guys to go first on the wheel? I say the people that are playing away go first on the wheel.
Sure. Yeah, spin.
Okay. All right. Here you go.
I'm interested how long he was in the movie because it had to have been less than 20 minutes. Had to have been 2.5 hour movie. Samuel L. Jackson was.
You said Woody Harrelson, and he was in the movie for less. So
yeah, I agree. Woody Harrelson was in the movie for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, no, I know. You're like, I'm a big Woody Harrelson fan.
You said 4 of the main characters. 2 of the 4 main characters were not in the movie.
12 minutes. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's see it.
Samuel L. Jackson has approximately 58 minutes of screen time. Thank you very much.
Plot. Perfect.
What a great one.
Trav, would you like the microphone here?
Sure.
Trav already said the entire plot during his intro. What do we have to talk about?
All right. I gotta be moderator here.
Yeah, I mean,
let him go.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop cutting.
I'm just saying.
He just keeps
both
cutting
you guys. Both no.
He didn't even start. I didn't cut anybody off.
It's
you
both sides.
For us, and we had the ball. That would be cutting us off.
No, Brennan. I will say it's Trav's square. Let him go. Brennan, you also brought up literally attacking our movie during your preview. That's what
my first thought, and he cut me off.
First, yeah. No, we'll Trav, go ahead.
All right. Plot argument. The linear aspect. I know I like to use Geese's word, not attacking him with the word, but I like to use it for this movie. Being able to start in the beginning, or we hop in with him. The I don't want to bring up the opening scene because it's one of our arguments, but the fact that we go from the opening scene with our main antagonist, you figure out what he's all about. He's a full blown crazy person, nothing you've ever seen before. Shows up, he's killing people left and right just to get his mission done. We find out what that mission is when we got Josh Brolin's character hopping up with the truck. We see what the main piece of what this movie's all about is this drug deal gone wrong. Money involved, drugs involved, people are dead. We got to figure this shit out. Finds a briefcase. From there on out, we are in a chase. There are multiple people in the chase. Who's chasing who? How are they getting away? Who's involved? I mean, we got authorities, we got businessmen, we got all sorts of family members, you got wives, you got friends involved in this storyline of trying to come to this climax of who's going to find, is somebody going to find him? Are they going to get this case? We have multiple times throughout the movie of, holy shit, is this person going to find this thing? What's going to happen? We do have shootouts. We do have kind of, I wouldn't say plot twists, but like, oh shit, he got away, or oh shit, he actually did get shot. Points in this movie. Comes to a really nice kind of climax at the end. There are some things in this movie that don't happen in a lot of other movies. Mentioned before, where a main character is dead and you don't see it coming. You know, whether you'd seen this movie for the first time or not, that does not happen often. And it kind of turns the fact of a main character now turns into you're following this antagonist. Where is this money going? Is he going to find it? What happens? So there's our plot argument. Linear. I don't know if you guys want to go after me or if we want to give Brendan the chat. I know this is our first battle pod, but
I think I'll hurt you if I go.
all right. I have seen this a couple times. I do like this movie.
You both go.
That's a minute and a half. Yeah.
I rebuttal what he just said.
Keep it going.
I mean, I could do it.
If you have anything to add to it. If not, then
yeah. No, I just I only thought on the plot topic was we had a plot and you didn't. That is the difference. And I think it is because of the unique style that Tarantino did with nonlinear progression, but it just is not. There's not a main storyline. It's a lot of connecting dots towards the back end that. I guess it shouldn't be, completely diehard. That's why this movie's better. But in viewing perspective, watching the movie, you understand what's happening in No Country for Old Men. When you're watching Pulp Fiction, it's just moving parts the whole time. And there's a lot of dots that get connected, but they really don't push the story any more forward than it did when you're watching it. Like I mentioned it, 2 hours into the movie, you just still don't really know what it's about. And I still, to this day, 2.5 hours after watching it, the plot is not, the movie doesn't make a ton of sense.
Here's where I'll add to, because I mean, I just explained our plot and what I liked about it and kind of a synopsis of what happened. Now, to counter the Pulp Fiction argument, and I haven't said anything about it yet, I do enjoy that movie. I do enjoy Tarantino. But for one of his movies, I personally understand what the plot's trying to do. But what I don't like is kind of the structure. And I also understand why the structure is the way it is, but it doesn't mean I like it. The main problem I have with it is it's just kind of a loose within each piece. Obviously he has the wording on the screen when it switches, but it's almost like a loose, not really grabbing you. You have to figure it out. What I like about movies, and I think what a lot of people like about movies, is it needs to kind of culminate within itself. And for somebody like Brendan watching this for the first time, and some people may catch on right away, some people just, they're not really enjoying it or it's not making a lot of sense, it's hard to get back on that track. And for a 2.5 hour long movie, it's real. It's just a hard one to get on, and that's kind of where our argument comes on for the plot.
Yeah, and I think there will be other topics that I will praise Pulp Fiction for, but the plot argument, it just didn't make a lot of sense. That's as a movie watcher, the movie did not flow very well. That is for the plot. I mean, we can talk about different pieces of the pie, and we'll talk about different things. I liked a lot of the acting and whatnot. We'll get there. The movie itself just did not. It just didn't do anything.
And I think, let me preface this as this is the first Battle Pod and this is the first Wheel Spin. I think this is a really cool way to dive into these movies. Let's not just attack each other's movies just blatantly. I think there are just pieces of each movie that we can hammer on, and that's where we should die on instead of shouting back and forth. So feel free to go ahead and argue with your plot. Go right ahead for Pulp Fiction.
Yep, go ahead, Geese.
I understand where you guys are coming from, that it's hard to follow. And I'm coming from the perspective of I've seen it a million times. So I've had time to look things up. I've had time to, understand what each thing is kind of alluding to, or, like the theme of the movie. So like I get that. But in terms of your guys' plot, dude steals money, runs away, gets chased, dies by a gunman. We got Hitman. You guys, there's a lot of similarities between the films, but your plot is so basic. Pulp Fiction's plot goes into like further, like higher themes of like religion, and everyone kind of has a shepherd. Like that's Jules's kind of like whole point is divine intervention. So you're watching that through the characters. The other part of it is like, so like, yeah, you're right, Brendan. Vincent is the main guy, but it's pulling from past media. It's called like pulp novels. They're just like lewd short books, things like that. And that's kind of what all these different scenes are. They're all kind of disconnected, but they all flow into each other at a certain, like, it's not like you're not filming these scenes kind of meshing together. It's one block, and then the setting of it is kind of what brings them together. But I'm like, the plot is so much more interesting to me than what it is for No Country for Old Men. Like you have the gangsters, they go in. One of them has like an epiphany about how he just survives a shooting. You have the gold case that you have no idea what's in it, but they're here to get it. Something went on with the Brett and his crew. You have no idea what that deal was about. And then that leads into Vincent meeting Mia. That's Marcellus Wallace's wife. The guy that they just got the case to. There's a connection there. Like all these characters are connected outside of the people in the very beginning, but they are placed there to show you what like the everyday person is going through. And like your plot is definitely easier to follow. I'll give you that. I think ours is infinitely more interesting.
Yeah, and interesting is a good way to put it, because it's definitely not easy to follow, but I like you got the opening scene in the diner, and that's where you finish it. And I'm not really a debating type. That's why I'm here to be the producer. But here I am debating with you guys.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I
think that's why I told Geese, I was like, I'm riding on your coattails. If you need me to come from the top rope, I'll do it. But I literally agree 1,000% with Geese.
I just don't know where your movie like I agree with your point, Geese. On our movie was easier to follow because it's pretty. It's not a. The plot is not new. Like we've seen that movie before. It's just been done different ways. My problem with the plot of Pulp Fiction is I don't think it got anywhere. And correct me if I'm wrong. I just don't get from. It doesn't feel like it tells like a. And I know again, the big things about it were non-linear. It just doesn't feel like there's any start and finish. It just
Yeah,
yes,
I
we
mean,
ended up where we
it's a
finished.
circular plot in term, like, okay, yeah, non-linear, but like it is just kind of a circle. So I get that.
Yeah,
But I mean, like,
Takes you on more of a ride than more of a roller coaster.
I think my rebuttal to your main point, Geese, or I guess your main points. My rebuttal would be, and this isn't, it wouldn't be more so of a argument for No Country. It'd be a little more of an argument against it against Pulp Fiction on the plot. Would be like the amount of effort you do technically have to put in to Pulp Fiction to kind of get all these things, and that is why Tarantino's an artist. Like he's damn good at what he does. Nobody's gonna argue that. But it just, for a casual watcher and a casual enjoyer of film, it just takes a little bit too much to wrap your head around it. I mean, I'm not going to call anybody dumb for not getting it right away or not getting some aspects immediately. Like there are things you got to look up or connect afterwards. And I think watching it you might have to watch it a few times to really get that. And that's where you're like, holy shit, this is a damn good movie the third, fourth time because you're connecting all the dots. But as first time watchers, I think that's our argument as far as it's just a little bit harder to follow. It's all over the place. We understand that that's the whole point of the movie. But if we're going apples to apples, I think linear to a goal with all the pieces put together versus non-linear, circular with kind of jumping space and time. With plot being the argument point, that's
at the end of the day, the movie is linear. It starts at a diner and it ends at a diner.
but no, it
It's just
John Travolta
it's just
dies.
awesome.
John Travolta dies an hour into the movie and he's live at the end, so it's not linear. That is an immediate. That's an immediate. I can't think of the
circular.
word. It cuts that argument
Yeah,
down
it's-
to his knees immediately because he's alive and we watch him die. So that's not even why I started speaking.
I will give you that point. Is like I
Yeah.
wish there's a little bit more
And
into
I'm not
the
even
Bruce
mad
Willis
about that.
story.
I don't
but yeah,
care. I'm not. I thought again, and if we get on acting, which the wheel will see, John Travolta is. Love John Travolta, so I'm
Samuel Jackson.
I'm doing
Love
my
Samuel
best.
Jackson.
Geese, can you give us? We got 2 more minutes.
Yeah, I'm just doing my best. I do not want to talk down about John Travolta, but like he died in the middle of the movie, and he was alive at the end. So it's like it is not linear. Because I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure when you die, we're not dying.
And for
it's
argument's sake too, they're both long movies. They're both long movies, 2 hours plus.
Still muted.
When we're at 2.5 hours, I think that adds a little bit of an effect.
Try now, Geese.
yeah, but if it's an enjoyable 2.5 hours, then what's
it
the
wasn't
problem?
though.
And I'm not coming from the I'm not coming from the non.
You're watching a guy in the middle of a desert do absolutely jack shit for a quarter of the movie.
You're talking
right, but
I mean, if
you're
my movie, I'm just saying I did not enjoy Pulp Fiction, and you're talking about.
I can't change your opinion on that. So
no, but if you're gonna argue Pulp Fiction, talk about Pulp Fiction. Don't talk about No Country for Old Men.
Why can't? No, I'm gonna do whatever I want.
You can do whatever you want, but it just sounds dumb when I'm arguing something about Pulp Fiction and you immediately talk about my movie. Defend
right, but don't. I have defended the movie, but like, don't ignore the shortcomings of yours.
No, we can talk about those too. When I bring up a point and you immediately talk about my movie,
I guess I'm struggling is like, how do you not enjoy Pulp Fiction? I understand the plot. Let's say you don't understand it. The acting's great. The scenes are great.
We're
the dialogue is great.
About plot right now, Geese. I'm not because
no,
we could go all over into the enjoyable. Maybe we save that for the end, Geese. I think
That's
a good point.
15 minutes. Sorry.
Nope, you're good.
That was a great point, Trav. We were literally talking about the plot because that's what the wheel told us to talk about. So, love you. That was a good point. It was literally, we were talking about the plot.
Plot is the main story, though. Like,
And
you're talking about the way it's set up.
This
I'm
is
talking
your
about
guys'
what
wheel?
actually happens.
Yeah, this is theirs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. That does not help us.
No.
I'll say that.
Go ahead. No,
they
let him
gotta
go ahead.
Yeah,
Let
we
him
gotta
go.
go. We gotta go.
Because the plot is so dynamic. I think just being a dick. Pulp Fiction has a lot of pieces of the puzzle, as we've gotten into that quite a bit. The more times you watch it, the more you get out of it, the more that you connect.
For the listeners out there, the topic is rewatchability.
Oh, that would have been should have let off of that. It's a more, to me, it's a more exciting movie. So when you do rewatch it, you can just focus on like another element that, like, for example, the beginning scene. The first time you watch it, sure, you're like, what the fuck is going on here? It's a couple criminals, but like them talking to each other is like so interesting because it kind of gets into the deeper themes of like society. Yeah, you could rob a bank. They're insured to let you do it. You rob a bar, they're going to have a shotgun behind there waiting for you. And like, that's all you know about them. And then it circles all the way back at the end and you get the rest of that story. So then the second time you watch it, you're more invested into actually like what's going on because it's coming around again to like make it more clear.
Though I want to tip my cap at the start of this point because rewatchability is an incredible pick by you guys. Because this is a movie that the more you watch it, the better it's going to get. So that's an incredible piece of the pie by you guys. That was good. We didn't have it because it doesn't make sense for us to have it. What I'm going to argue is your point of the people at the beginning. Yes, you're going to notice them more because it comes back around. Those people were so irrelevant to the plot of the movie, whatever the plot was, and I don't want to go back to plot, but it's like I'll cut it off and give it to Trav because I think that I don't have really good arguments against rewatchability because I do think if I watch Pulp Fiction 6 more times, I would understand it more. So I agree with everything you're saying. I was somebody who watched both movies for the first time. So if we're arguing rewatchability, I'm not able to come to this podcast watching it 7 times. I got to watch it once. You know what I mean? So if it gets better the more I watch it, it's irrelevant to what I can say about it tonight. That's my point.
Yeah, I also agree with the points of like there's pieces that you're gonna want to find and want to dive into more with more rewatches. For me, with No Country, there are some deeper things of psychology and stuff within it where like when you watch it with different people and how they react, that might be a really good piece of rewatchability that's fun and interesting to see what people think of different characters within the movie. But as far as Pulp Fiction goes, I definitely agree with the reasoning why rewatchability makes sense for you guys. It's a long ass movie. You're not going to get all the points like we talked about. And it's got its pieces throughout the movie that you're like, oh, I remember that one. That's a good hit. That's a good liner, But as far as like a full story, I don't know if I'm gonna seek it out as a rewatch of like doing the whole thing. I think one of your real points, not to spoil it or whatever, but the memeable and quotable. Ours is obviously not a quotable movie, and you're not going to be watching ours to find those things, but you're going to watch it for more of the reaction to characters and reaction to kind of how the things play out and kind of the intensity levels. It's not built to be rewatchable. Yours is definitely built to be rewatchable.
I would actually disagree with you there, Trev. I think that the more you watch No Country for Old Men, the deeper you can get into it, because it is philosophical. It is how
And that's what I was saying
interpret it.
With watching with more people, I think is where I would come with that.
But I think the problem with that is once you reach your understanding of it, like that's as deep as you go. Where Pulp Fiction is more visual, colorful, things like that. Like there's more going on for you to focus on rather than like, perceptual. I don't think that's a word. Like
don't even try.
Yeah, so visually, and No Country for Old Men is more like mentally.
Yeah,
like
my rebuttal.
It's like, and that's why I have that issue with the movie. We'll get into it, but you just have to like get deep, and like at some point, like what was the intention of the directors? But
there's a
rewatch factor in there.
Here's the rebuttal from the Trav Brennan side. Your movie, you basically have to rewatch it. Ours, you kind of don't. And that's not a knock on either one of them. It's just kind of like the category doesn't necessarily play into one versus the other. It plays into yours because it makes a lot of sense to rewatch yours to make more sense. Ours, you understand it pretty much right off the gate. So I think that's where there is and there isn't an argument.
If I watched Pulp Fiction in theaters, I would never watch it again. If I watched No Country for Old Men in theaters, I would never watch it again. But I understood ours. I did not understand theirs. It's giving them points to, because I already alluded to the fact rewatchability, absolutely Pulp Fiction is higher on that scorecard. But when I got done with it, I didn't want to watch it again. If that makes sense, like it, yes, the rewatchability.
I think to finish your point, Brennan, I think what your point's trying to say is if you were into Pulp Fiction, yes, the rewatchability is there.
You have
if
to.
You weren't into it, then not, and that's obvious for any movie or anything, any series or whatever. Yeah,
I don't think we should cut Pulp Fiction short of any movie. It's not any movie. If you enjoyed it enough where I didn't get it, but if I liked it enough, I wanted to rewatch it. Any movie, rewatchability is two totally different topics of not getting it or really loving it and wanting to watch it again. This movie was one I didn't get. It wasn't like a movie I just really loved that I wanted to watch again. I think there's two categories in rewatchability. Like we talked about Cars 3-4 weeks ago. That movie rocks. I got it. I want to watch it again. Where Pulp Fiction's one where the rewatchability factor is because there's more layers to the onion. Or you loved it, or both. They could both be true. But that's where I'm coming from, is I don't know if I'd want to watch it again just to understand the movie.
Yeah, but I understand your perspective. I don't think it's that complex of a movie to where you can't understand it. Like at the very simplest terms, it's a bunch of gangsters doing illegal shit who then have karma come their way, and then that's it. Like at the very, very bare bones of just character association, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And at the very bare bones of yours, it's a bunch of cowboys fighting over money. Like, and that's too simple, and that's a disservice to both the films. But to say like I didn't get it. Like the simplest terms, like it was just some crime guys doing bad shit, getting something for another guy, and involve, like expand Pulp Fiction to what, Goodfellas is. And then obviously it's not the same, but like there's a crime boss, there's some underlings doing shit, and then there's a few other characters that get involved.
Yeah, no, and if you break it down that way, yes, I got it. It just doesn't, and I think that's where my difference is, and I don't want to go back to plot, but one of them told a story and the other one didn't because of chronological and non-chronological order. That was the difference. If we're talking about that, because yes, they both, there was a crime.
Did tell a story.
There was a crime, and there was people trying to, right the crime. I mean, that is the strip it all down. That was the teeth of both movies. Crime.
I was actually, I don't want to, sorry, I know we have topics, but I was actually surprised about how similar they were in terms of like just theme alone or scenes, things that when we first announced it, I was just like, these could be further apart.
Yeah, that's why Brendan had not seen this, and I was like, trust me, we're going with whatever number it is, because it
Oscar goes to the coin flip that you guys flipped.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah,
the
goes
coin,
to the coin,
yeah.
not Trav.
The other head of that coin.
Yeah,
goes to
no
the
pun
thumb
intended. No Country for Old Men
it's
also involves
yes.
a coin.
that you bring up a coin flip because
You guys are literally the ones that did the coin flip, and that I didn't realize how
we did it
ironic that would be.
It worked out. It worked out. It worked out.
All right.
Thanks. Point, Trav.
I think we're good on this.
Yeah, we're good. Another wheel.
Minute.
All right, we got Trav and Brendan.
I don't know what else we have, but
there's some good ones. I think there's some good ones on each list.
I want to kind of
there's one I want. I can't see the wheel. There's one I want.
It's coming.
Yeah, there's one I want, Trav.
Mm-hmm.
And it's red. Yeah.
Let me do a refresh.
Because
see if I can get it to spin. Sorry.
Is it movie art?
There we go.
No, the movie
All
art
right.
was the last second.
I did adjust the spin time for both wheels. Whether I went less or more is up to you guys. But Geese will guess our wheel, or not guess our wheel, but what's your guys' guess?
Oh.
What's our guess on this?
Who do you guys want to vote for? All right. Fuck you. Sorry.
Oh, we don't want to tell you what we want. Yeah, we just want
I'm
to
gonna
get
go
it.
letterbox. We're just not gonna get what we want. Yeah, I mean,
Love it.
this is great. Do you have the stats?
We got them by one.
It's very straightforward.
We got them by one.
82%, 83%. That's the argument. I mean,
Hey.
it's
It's going to be a short one. It's going to be a short one.
a fact.
And here's our point with it. And then it's really ironic that we wanted to put this on there. But to argue how massive Pulp Fiction has of a following and how big that movie is for the 90s and pre-2000s, for No Country for Old Men to have even a similar score, let alone a 1% better from fan voting, popcorn meter, whatever you want to call it, I think that says a lot about this movie and a lot about its meat and potatoes of what fans enjoy. And I think what we should try our best to get out of is our personal feelings with these movies and try to look at them as art and as movies. That is super cool from our point of view, and the fact that we beat you by 1%,
Yeah.
is a W regardless of what you guys want to argue.
Yeah, I mean, it's a funny piece of the pie because the only reason it's on there is because we won it. It was a joke, but it's also true. Like, it is a fact. The people of America, the world, whoever, critics rating, and it's the popcorn meter, so it's more of us rating this movie. The fact that we won by 1%, we thought was funny, but
I
also
have a question. Popcorn meter is better?
Huh?
You said popcorn meter was better?
I think that's what Trav. Yeah, I think
You want to revisit that?
I haven't looked at it one time.
That's unfortunate.
Was that the critic score or the popcorn score, Trav?
Tomato meter 92. Pulp Fiction.
No,
I'll share my screen here.
But the argument is being in the same.
So here's.
No, I'll fall on the sword here. No, what is?
We got him on the tomato meter. We got him on the tomato meter. That's the
yours is
no, that's the one we don't care about. Popcorn meter is the one we care about.
The one we care about is the one that we're higher in our argument. So
yes.
Is yours 92 on tomato meter?
Let me break it down.
Because
so we don't. Hold on, Brendan. Let me break it down. No.
92 and 93. Ours is 93. Theirs is 92. That's the one.
Yours is 93 and 86.
The point of
Crit,
the popcorn.
93 and 92
Brendan.
on the left side, you dumbass.
Hey,
I was just curious which one.
You guys really said
the topic is Rotten Tomatoes, gentlemen,
popcorn.
and our percent difference is larger than yours.
The point of it the point of it being on the wheel and the argument being presented is how massive of a movie Pulp Fiction is versus our movie, No Country for Old Men, and the fact that we are in the same ballpark and beating it on one of the categories. Granted, we do like the popcorn meter being better. Obviously, that's part of the argument.
Up. Yeah, Trav misspoke. That's all it was.
The whole
argument
of
92
being
and 93.
Yeah, being in the ballpark of how big of a movie Pulp Fiction is the point of the argument. Granted, you can come back and say, yes, our popcorn meter is a little bit better, but our argument for that is the cult following massive.
That's fine, but what does that have to do with the reviews? Like, it doesn't matter how big Pulp Fiction is.
The reviews are better. That's what it has to do with it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're saying because of how big Pulp Fiction is, like, it's even, like the fact that No Country for the Old Men. But it's based off reviews, so it doesn't matter how long a movie's been out. We likely have more reviews on ours. But reviews are all weighted based off what you rate them. So it's based off the quality of the movie, and we're a percent lower.
The argument, Trav, my opinion, was our movie is rated higher than theirs. That is the argument. 90.
Okay, so ours is rated higher than you in the audience score.
Right, but the audience is not the guys on TV. It's the fucking
the audience is who we side with.
Stephen A. Smith is not on the popcorn meter. He's on.
No, I'm sorry. Are we siding with the critics now? The folks that vote on the Oscars.
The reason why it was on the wheel was the score was higher. That's the reason. That is the actual reason why it's on the wheel. And I think Trav made a good point. Like Pulp Fiction, and I think Geese made a good point too. Pulp Fiction naturally is going to have a bigger following because it's been out for 20 years longer, 10 years longer.
But also has more reviews. Yep.
But exactly. So the fact that ours is
so that's why our rating's lower, though. If we have more reviews, that means there's a chance to influence the score more. So you would have less reviews and a higher score because there's less people weighing in.
Let's just say, not the pie in the wheel that we wanted. Let's just throw that out there.
But I'm not willing to.
Kind of hurt your argument a little bit there.
I'm not willing to lay down here. Our score is higher.
Yeah,
so is ours.
Critic score is higher than
our audience score is higher than. But the topic is Rotten Tomatoes.
The argument is movies, and the critic score means more. We started this podcast because we didn't agree with it, but the people that think they know more than we do like our movie more than yours. That is the argument. Those people,
1% more. I don't know if that's necessarily a win.
Is that winning or losing? If I'm higher than you on a score, are you winning or losing?
We were higher than you on one score,
right? But
that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Nice talk. Nice talk, boys. All right.
That score has no meaning. Literally nothing.
You put it on your wheel. All right, thank you.
6 buckets at home. Let's subtract 6 points from Steph Curry's points in an NBA game here. Trav, did you see the one thing that we knew this was coming too?
Lifeline, respin that shit.
Yep. Skip it. Lifeline.
It's not your lifeline to call.
We both get
I mean,
lifeline.
yeah.
What do you mean it's not my lifeline?
I was thinking lifeline was for
let's
your
change
guys'
rules now,
wheel.
Crit.
Yeah.
Let's change rules.
Oh, you want a lifeline for our spend?
I'm
fine. I like that. I like
No,
that.
we both get a lifeline.
But
I don't
I
wanna
think
talk
I
about
think it's.
I was
does it
talking
stay
about
on
your
the
own
or
wheel.
not?
Oh, if you were talking about our own wheel,
No, it's gone. Yeah.
Why would I want to lifeline my own wheel that I picked the topic?
Kind of like it. I kind of like it being.
That's
this
why
way.
I would.
I think that's funny.
Yeah.
This makes more sense.
I think it stays on the
Okay.
wheel though.
All right, lifeline. You don't want quotable?
It's just
It's gone.
yeah, but is
No,
it
it's
just
just
gone
gone.
or is it?
Yep. Poof.
All right.
Oh my God, Trav! I just saw one of their pies. Could you imagine if it landed on one of those 3 white ones? We
Yeah.
would dog them. We would absolutely dog walk them. Come on. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. Fuck.
That's
This is also
That's
funny.
unfortunate.
I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this.
There's your lifeline.
Go ahead, boys.
All right. Our movie has music and yours does not.
Yeah.
Next.
Good one.
Good point. Good point, guys. Great point.
It does change
Now-
a lot
now
of things
to-
with the
We knew
music.
We knew that.
To be fair, though, the music that was selected was fucking incredible. Not incredible, that's an oversell, but very iconic songs that, I mean, the first intro to it, like you're jamming. Like, even if you knew nothing about the film, if you saw this as a screen unseen and it started with that music, you'd be like, fuck yeah. And then later you'd be like, what the fuck did I just watch? But that first intro with the music, you'd be hooked.
Trav, I what are we talking about? We literally don't have music.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just
why.
wanted to. I
wouldn't
wanted
have
to
put
give.
that. If we were just doing a wheel where, like, I don't know, I can't really.
Can we unshare here?
There's
What do you mean? Your movie has no music. Like you have
Right, but,
no.
but that's the whole point. Like, you want to
Was
bring
that okay?
things to
Now
argue. Not
the
like,
reason
"Haha,
I
mine
put
has
the,
music, yours
okay, the
doesn't."
reason I put it on there is how many movies have we done on this podcast where we talk about the music? How many? How important of a factor is it that a movie has good music? Every single time we mention it, we talk about it every single time. And the argument here, obviously, like, yeah, we have it, you don't, but you picked a film that has zero.
All right, on our wheel.
Okay, you can say
Josh Brolin. Our movie has Josh Brolin. Yours doesn't. You know, like,
Josh Brolin.
that's not my fault.
Could have.
We
Yeah.
talk about
Could have.
Hold on.
score
Hold on.
every single week,
Hold
and
on.
you picked a movie with none of it.
This is
I could say something, but-
this is a great point to start on Battle Pods. Let's pick things on the wheel where each movie's got and we can debate on. This is like it's
Don't
obviously
pick movies
that we don't
without a
have it.
score. How often is there a movie without a score in it?
All right,
And
Trav.
you
Does it
picked
make
the
it better
one
or
movie that
worse?
didn't.
Trav, I'll say it since he just wants to keep beating the dead horse. Our movie won Best Picture, so it didn't need.
Did you
score.
see who it won Best Picture
It
against?
didn't need music. It didn't need music. The whole
Look
point of
look who it
music-
went against. It went
I don't
against
care.
Juno. You
What did
kidding
you win
me?
against? You didn't. So we didn't need music.
No,
Like the whole
Yeah,
point of the
because
movie was not needing music.
Weak Oscars.
There
class
was
for that
no
one.
sound effects.
Way
There
to
was-
way to win the lowest bar award.
I don't know. I don't like the idea of having this as a debate topic.
You should have picked you should have selected a movie.
Okay,
with,
now you
like,
can spin the wheel after
elements to it.
0.2
No,
minutes.
that's it. That's it.
I mean, if you're putting
extra spin.
plot
Stop.
in yours, we're putting
What
score
the fuck is
in
the point of
ours.
it needing music? It didn't need music. Take your point.
Okay, it doesn't need music. Then why do we put such an emphasis on it every single
put it
week?
on your wheel.
I know.
You put an emphasis on it, not us.
And I'm talking about all our podcasts we talk about.
We talk about when there's good music, yes. But if there's no music, what's the point of bringing it up?
Why are we doing ours again?
That's my bad. It's tough. They're trying to do both wheels here. Sorry.
If there's no music, what are we going to talk about?
Yeah, I guess that's a point for us.
I mean, you guys literally picked Rotten Tomatoes that you guys supposedly beat us on.
We did.
So how are we gonna argue with you guys if you beat us on Rotten Tomatoes?
The whole premise.
Yeah.
There's no argument. It was just funny.
So no score is also funny.
Right.
Yeah.
We're learning
There's
together.
no argument
is
here.
the whole point.
Both of those arguments don't have an argument. They're just funny.
Not really funny, but
Rotten Tomatoes.
that's funny.
Music. We didn't have music. Nice win. Good for you. It's the same exact thing.
The trials and tribulations of the battle.
Man, hold on. Yeah.
Hopefully it lands on Letterboxd because we'll have the same discussion.
Oh, you'll lose a letterbox too.
No, we won't.
Yes, you will. I looked this one up, yes, you will.
We're gonna lose the average score of Letterboxd.
When you look at how many people reviewed the movie, yeah,
What's the score?
it definitely matters. I mean, I brought that up on the Rotten Tomatoes too.
Hold on.
The exact same reason that we talked about Rotten Tomatoes score being higher.
And then you look at we have like 3 million more reviews than you do.
Don't
Yeah,
care.
good job. Congrats.
I gotta rebuild the wheel. You guys keep at it.
Technical difficulty. What was that?
You've been butthurt since the start of the podcast when I say I didn't like your movie.
It wasn't that you didn't like my movie. It was that I had no idea what's going on. Like it was like difficult. It wasn't. It wasn't difficult.
It's going to get an argument, but it was a horrible movie.
No.
My opinion is that it was bad.
That's fine, but you're wrong.
Can't tell me no.
You can have a wrong opinion, Vernon. That's okay.
There's no wrong opinions. It's an opinion is pretty open forum.
It's his truth.
It's a horrible movie. It's its truth. To say it's a horrible movie is just objectively wrong.
That's your opinion.
It's a fact. It is not a horrible movie.
There's no
based off the reviews that we just looked at on Rotten Tomatoes, it is in fact not a horrible movie.
What was your other option here? I'm going to show the list here, Trav, because we're the only ones that are actually
plot structure, main antagonist.
7 minutes.
Structure and main antagonist. Best performance. Shit.
I don't remember best performance, but
it was on there for sure. It was in white.
Yeah, I put it on there twice. Remember?
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. I think there was another one you guys wanted to add on here, but make sure
we had opening. I think we had opening.
You already did a good plot.
You did have opening.
You had an opening scene twice.
That was the one we had twice. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
You're good. Here we go.
Thank God. Thank God.
This is going to be a good debate.
Go ahead.
I'm excited for this.
Go ahead.
I want you to do this one. This is the one you wanted on the wheel.
Yeah. I will go. I'm sure I'll get ran through the mud for it, but the best person that performed in a movie that we watched this week was Javier Bardem. Not even close. He was Heath Ledger-esque performing and Trav will hit you with some knowledge, as White Goodman would say, from Dodgeball. But the best performance in a movie that we watched, because I want to reiterate the fact that I know that you're upset that I didn't love Pulp Fiction or didn't like it or thought it was dumb. I could call it the worst movie ever. It's not. I didn't love No Country for Old Men. Is also not a Mount Rushmore movie for me. Javier Bardem was the best performer in these two movies, and I thought John Travolta was unbelievable. The first introduction to Javier Bardem to me was F1. I didn't even know he existed until I saw F1. And then he's in this movie. He won, not only did they win Best Picture, Best Director, he won Best Supporting Actor. And Trav, I think he was coaching me up on a lot more of this stuff. He was the doctors and people in mental health said he depicted a psychopath to a T. His character in this movie, his haircut was horrible. He looked like a clown, and he was unbelievable.
A bowl cut with extensions.
Dude, it was unreal. He looked like an absolute nutcase, and he was by far in these two movies the best actor, the best performance, all of it. Not even close. Take the Oscars out of it. Don't care about the awards. Watching the movies, he was the best performer in both of these movies.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give props to Pulp Fiction for a lot of their actors' performances, but I'm gonna piggyback on Brendan's and say none of them equals or even remotely, I think, gets close to what he did in this movie in depicting a psychopath killer with that mission. Go ahead, Geese.
And killed everyone.
I can appreciate your stance. Here is why you're wrong. You're not. Dude was fucking fantastic. Not even gonna argue it. I saw that on your wheel. I said, nope. He is. I think you have villain too on there, and I'll give you the props for that one too.
Best antagonist.
Dude is top tier all time villain. Fucking insane. And then you watch him in F1, and you're like, dude, the range on him is insane. He deserved the award.
Brendan's point
deserves the accolades.
The Heath Ledger point is really good because
Heath Ledger is obviously a different character and it's dialed up to 11. But yeah, dude, I mean, name a scarier character. Like not Jason, not Freddy, like a human scarier character than that motherfucker. Good luck.
And he's a villain in real life scenarios. Like real people can get those pressure tankers and put it up to your head and blow it through. It's not a Batman villain. You know?
It's the most unique weapon I've seen in a movie, and I don't even
or none.
Shotgun or whatever too.
Yeah.
But he has that thing on him strapped all the time.
Instead of just leaving it,
ingenious of using that.
Right. Instead of just leaving it to our side, I do want you guys to talk about your guys' best performers because that's the whole point of this podcast is to talk about both movies. So
yeah.
Floor is yours.
I respect the fact that you guys agree because we knew we had that one in our back.
I'm not even going to try. I will say...
Hold on, Geese, 1 second before I let you go. The score, I will say after our quick little argument on that, your guys' score was good. I did really enjoy the music that they involved. Great for the timepiece. Great for the era. Was good. Give you props on that. Go ahead.
I just want to say, too, I've said it already, John Travolta fucking rocks.
Yeah.
He does?
He absolutely rocks.
I personally think the best performance is Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
From your movie.
Vincent Vega is obviously he's iconic. He's the main focus point, so it's like, dude, he really gave that role life. But Samuel L. Jackson, dude, he's the exclamation mark in this one. And him reading off his line from the Bible. It's Ezekiel 27 or some BS. He just says that with so much conviction that I don't know. I love it. I see a lot of similarities at that part specifically with your movie. Because Jules is, I view myself as this, like I'm the shepherd guiding you.
Cold-blooded.
And then, he gives his other interpretation. Maybe I'm the shepherd trying to prevent it, but it's all really up in your head. And it's the same with Anton. Is like he has this coin flip where, he is holier than thou for not killing you if it lands differently, but he's the only one that decides that. So it's like watching it, and that's why I wanted to watch No Country for Old Men first, so that I watch Pulp Fiction, and because I've seen it so many times, I can make more comparisons in there. But there's a lot of scenes where those similarities line up. But Samuel L. Jackson delivering that speech, and then later in, what wallet's yours? The one that says "bad motherfucker" on it. Then you pull it out, it's "bad motherfucker."
My thought is, if Samuel L. Jackson was in the movie more, it would have been a better movie. But he just wasn't. And I love John Travolta. John Travolta to me is not a serious actor. It's like he is, obviously, he did an incredible job in this movie, but like you think of John Travolta, like you think of like Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell. He's Grease. He's in these movies, and he's like, I thought preliminary thoughts of this movie, Samuel L. Jackson was leading the dance, and he didn't, and that's what surprised me when I was watching it.
If it were me and I was Tarantino and it was hindsight 2020, I would limit the Bruce Willis. As much as I love Bruce Willis, I would limit the Bruce Willis and give me more Vincent and give me more Jules.
Yep.
That is the duo. That is a breadwinning duo right there.
The side plot just didn't make a lot of sense to me.
It turned it down for me. It turned the volume down for me. And it was disgusting. It was disgusting.
Now, to be fair,
of course you liked it.
I feel like it being broken up makes you feel like they weren't in the movie. But Samuel L. Jackson is in there for 58 minutes. John Travolta's in there for 83.
58 is less than half.
I understand that. I mean, coming from 12 minutes, yeah, sure. But there's also Mia Wallace, there's Marcellus Wallace, there's Bruce Willis.
More Uma Thurman would have been good too.
She was less than Samuel, and like they both did very good jobs. But they did.
That's because they don't need a lot of time on screen to give a good performance.
Not to
confuses you.
Not to counter you and make you feel this way about your movie, Geese, and you can feel whatever way you want about it. But the Bruce Willis aspect of it,
that is a weak point. I'll argue that. Yeah. I won't argue that. That's weak.
Butch's storyline makes no. It makes sense.
Butch's storyline is tied to Marcellus.
The plot, huh?
Butch's storyline is tied to Marcellus.
Yeah,
right.
Like that's why he's introduced, and he's pretty much a side character until probably middle end.
And when I said it doesn't make sense, like I get it, but it doesn't help the movie.
That's a better way to put it than doesn't make sense. Yes,
it makes sense. I understood what was happening. It did not push. It didn't do anything for the main plot. No. Yeah,
and I think that's probably where it hurts is that it being a non-chronological order hurts it in a sense because you see that and then you're right back at the beginning. So like. Obviously preference and everything, but
I think some of my favorite lines came from Christopher Walken, to be honest with
you. Oh, dude, thank you for bringing up Christopher Walken. What the fuck was
we also need Butch, because if we don't have Butch, we don't have Christopher Walken.
What the hell was the point of Christopher Walken's scene? What was the
For the
point of
watch.
Christopher
It
Walken
was for the
scene?
watch.
It's just to give. It's
It's a
just
watch.
for the
It's
watch.
for the
The whole scene.
That was it.
Is to make it how important that watch is to Butch
Yeah,
and
That's how
why
you
he
make
has
a
to go
movie
back.
2.5 hours long.
So
Yeah.
That's how you make
And
it.
honestly,
if you want to compare Butch
Yeah.
going back for the watch versus your guy going back for the, going back for the guy who's already dead.
poor John Travolta.
He had no reason to do it. Our guy had quite a history on his consciousness.
It was like 20 minutes left in the movie, and I was like, why was Christopher Walken in this movie? I had no idea. I had no clue. Like, that's what I mean. It's like the movie.
Just to give the story about the watch. It's
Yeah, the movie
Crit, are
was
we at
not.
2 each so far or 3? We're at 2.
I said it
We're at-
sucked
I think we're
because I wanted
three
to,
apiece,
I
right?
wanted to fire you up, but it didn't suck. It just there were things that don't make sense.
yeah, we're
They
at
make
3
sense,
apiece.
but they don't push the
Or-
plot.
You had 3, we had 4.
You got rewatchability.
No,
still
3, we had 2. It's very tough to make this
on that?
copy.
Oh, here to help
Copy
you.
paste.
I love that you thought best performance. You're like, gosh.
Hey, yeah. No, I knew. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
we're at an hour and 48. How long do you think the
Unquotable and memeable's gone because you guys used the lifeline. Which
how long do you
I
think
guess
the
we
new
should
select?
have
I guess like how
used
much
that
longer do
for
you want to keep
acting.
going?
I'm cool with 3 each. I think we can just kind of
Have we done three?
debrief and yeah.
We talked pre-pod rewatchability. We were going to lose, so that's why we vetoed it. We had no, or not rewatchability.
No,
but
quote.
The quote.
Quotes.
Because
Yeah.
I'll say this. I'll give you guys
Well, I
a
want
shout
to
out.
change that too to it being instead of like quotable, memeable, like cultural, like
I'd say same thing though, Geese. It's.
Well, I'm going to
it's
give
the
you
same
guys
thing.
a shout out. I say English motherfucker, do you speak it a lot? I had no idea it was from this movie.
no way.
I thought it was from Semi-Pro, but that's Vakitis.
I think I'm cool with
Lithuanian
3, Crit.
fuck.
I think I'm cool with 3 each, and let's debrief. I think that'd be good.
Because
Yeah,
you guys went first. Yep.
Yeah. I think
because now we can talk about everything we didn't talk about, and
Yeah.
Yep.
because like from my perspective, No Country for Old Men was so frustrating. Wait, do we have another one?
Yeah, you guys got one
I
more.
think no, hold
Oh.
on. Jack this up. Because
Yeah,
score
I thought-
is still on there. But we'll just leave
I'm
it.
pretty sure, Geese, that they were
Entertainment.
talking about 3v3, but we had 4 and you guys had 3, and then there, I don't know. It's something.
I feel like
No,
we
it's because-
I mean,
It's because of how the wheel, I've copied it
Yeah.
and pasted it and they intertwined. Like I'm
Yeah.
saving them and yeah, it's not fun jumping between 2 wheels.
Hey, it's first battle pod, all right? Don't worry about it.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Entertainment was
Can I
what we
Can I
had.
talk to Alex man to man, friend to friend? I'm not trying to. I do not want to
No.
be. I'm not trying to make you mad. I did not get it. I did not get the movie. I was 2 hours dead ass. I was 2 hours in, and I texted Trav and I said, I do not understand what's happening. I'll have to watch it again. That's a telltale sign. I have to watch it again.
I think watching it, if you guys watched it together, that'd be great. That'd be a
I
good
have
one.
to watch it again because I liked the movie. I didn't get it.
Geese,
it's
Host
it's a
Brendan to
weird
watch Pulp
spot.
yeah,
Fiction.
Brendan. Now, you might not get it, but have you ever gave a man a foot massage?
No, I have not.
I have not either.
And I'm glad you said that because that also it's a weird topic because like it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense in the bigger picture. Giving a foot massage, I got the point of, well, if you give her a foot massage, you got to X, Y, and Z. I get the point. It didn't make sense in the bigger picture because the guy that got thrown off the 4th deck, we never saw him. The woman that got a foot massage, she was in the movie for a scene. It's like, it just did not make sense.
It's
But it made
supposed
sense.
to show you how much, like, it's to give you a perspective that when Vincent goes to take her out, he has to be on best behavior. And then she almost ODs on heroin.
Yeah.
So she does
And, like,
love you.
it-
And
Well,
then
yeah, she
and then she's irrelevant the
right,
entire
because
rest.
it's to build to Vincent's character that he really just doesn't give a shit. Like he hears the consequences if he fucks up,
Yeah.
and he fucked up, and then he's going back the next day, and it eventually him living that type of lifestyle eventually leads to his death.
Yeah.
Where Jules, on the other hand, is, man, that was a fucking close call. I'm done.
But you would agree that the end of our movie was the same as Jules, because Tommy Lee Jones was like, I'm just done with it. I'm not going to hunt him down. Fuck it. I'm over it. I'm retiring. And it's done. Like, that's how oddly similar these movies were.
Yeah, they were actually.
Like Jules and
That's
Tommy
a good
Lee
pick,
Jones
Trav. I'll give you that.
Tommy Lee Jones and Jules' characters were oddly similar because Javier, I can't remember his name, Sugar is what they kept calling him, but it was not his
Martin.
name. He just said, I'm not chasing him anymore. I'm done with it. It's over. I retire. And that's what Jules did. It's very oddly similar to them both just shutting it down.
And then even at the end, where
Oh,
Anton gets
damn
hit
it.
by the car to show you that, like, he's just some fucking dude, anything can happen to you.
Yeah.
Same thing with Marcellus at the end. He's
Yeah.
the big bad. No one's supposed to fuck with him. He's just walking across the street, and there's Butch, runs his ass over. Like, it's really crazy how similar.
With whatever.
Did you realize how
and the
similar
case
they
of
were,
mine.
Trev? when
That's
you
the whole
select,
point
like,
why I picked the movie.
I
That's
understand,
why I
but
enjoyed it.
after watching it, were you like, these are more similar than I thought? Like, you had
I had
a
not
small,
watched
like-
Pulp Fiction, but I knew what it was. I knew
Your guy got
the pieces of it. So yeah,
your guy got rammed in the ass. Let's talk about that because we haven't brought it up yet. Our guy didn't. Put the book down. That's
that did happen.
bad. That was just weird.
Yeah, it is
Tarantino
weird, but
for ya.
again, yeah, and again, it's more to show that Marcellus is just human. Like everyone,
Yeah.
like the whole movie,
everybody
he's
gets a dick
reserved
in the
as
ass.
yeah, dude. I mean,
Life gives it
fuck
to you.
around long enough,
I
and it's more
understood-
about like the other portion of that is that shepherd that we kind of keep circling back to is that Butch saved his shepherd and was allowed to live.
Yeah.
Where Vincent ignored his shepherd, ends up dying. You know what I mean? Like that. Those are the deeper meanings that kind of make more sense. But it's definitely out there.
Well,
And I think it's more for shock value too, where you just rolled into the shop at the wrong time, at the wrong day, and you got Gimp
You both are
standing
coming
behind you all
downstairs.
tied up. Yeah.
Well, it made me understand why you guys liked it so much, but the last thing I'll say that I will shout out is Tarantino acting in that movie was good. He was very
Oh.
good.
The Wolf Man.
Tarantino was very good. Yeah, Tarantino was really good. That's all.
Do I have a
gotta say.
sign
He was
outside
very
that the dead
He
person's storage?
he really likes to drop the N bomb. He really likes to.
He does, but it's.
hate
He
it.
obviously does. He does it on purpose.
Of course.
But at the time period of the movie, it's not unheard of to be talking like that.
No, I mean Samuel L. says it a couple times.
A couple, 2-3 times. Yeah.
He says it a couple, 2-3 times.
He
No,
writes it into
Tarantino-
his scripts a lot.
I thought Tarantino did a really good job in that movie. Not obviously he directed it, but him acting was good.
And if my wife comes home, she's not gonna like what she sees, and that's a big problem.
Yeah. No, he was good. He was really good. It was Jimmy, right? His name was Jimmy.
Yep.
Jimmy. Yep.
Yeah.
I think the guy that blows his head off is Marvin or something.
Yeah.
Oh, just blew his head off.
I mean, good job, gentlemen. This to me could not have been more of a comparable film. I don't know what you guys have on your list, but after I watched both these, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is as close as it gets in terms of
I
plot.
think it's just having it on there. I mean, that's Trav's pick for select. I don't know. I don't think movies moving forward will be this similar.
No, there's no way. But this was as close as it possibly could get. And I
it came down to a coin flip.
Trev, tell
crazy.
Geese. Tell Geese, I talked to you earlier today and this week. I did not want to come in here and shit on this movie because I knew how much you liked it. And I felt bad about it.
First thing out of your mouth.
No, he's actually being serious, and I
know.
There's pieces of it where I feel the same way.
His mouth said otherwise.
I do enjoy Pulp Fiction more than Brendan does. I will say that, but like movie to movie, the fact that these are so similar, it was easy enough to compare them and have arguable points. I think it's going to be hard now going from this to potentially going to movies that go against each other that may be different categories, may be different whatever. Yeah. And that debate's going to be these honestly were a little too close. So it was good. It was good. We got some things to work on as far as maybe not picking your favorite movie to throw out first.
Yeah.
But
and there's it's the best one.
It's round one. That's your game one starter.
I think it's going to lose. I actually do think it will lose. But we might get one vote. It literally one person could determine this because if one person votes, that's all that matters. So it really doesn't matter what we just talked about. One person could just be like, Pulp Fiction.
Oh, this is. I recognize that. I recognize that title. Click.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction. I've heard of that. That's a vote. Oh, only one person voted. Me and Trav lose. I mean, that's how it is. I mean, I don't really know my opinion on who won this argument. I personally think our movie was better, but that has nothing to do with which movie is actually better, you know? If I liked it,
yeah, because when you start breaking it up by like topics and everything, but then everything becomes a category.
Yeah,
you know, like overall, No Country for Old Men is the better film. You talk I'm talking technical.
Yeah,
like very
clip it.
Cinematography. You know, using that type of setting. Those colors, the fact, like props, you know, to give props, like, yeah, dude. But if I'm watching it, I was not interested in No Country for Old Men. I recognize it's good. I thought it was boring as shit.
I thought your movie also it made no sense, but I loved watching John and Samuel act. I didn't get the movie,
together
but
was
I thought
next level.
I thought they rocked. That was like I was in a tough spot because I'm like I love these guys are killing it.
We needed more of them. I think Tarantino messed up with a piece of it. I think he should have cut the what was Bruce Willis's character again? Butch. Cut Butch in half. Butch. Or even into like a quarter of the scene. I understand the importance of where it like needs to flow this way and why it is that way in its own right. But entertainment factor, having more of those two was
finally happened. We win.
It did, but
yeah,
I think we're good. But I like the part where he's just like holding the gun, just talking, and just bang.
Oh.
And then that part could have I mean, we could have easily cut that part out. Just like, yeah, we'll figure it out later, and we just don't see the whole.
Well, he took pieces of the movie that literally could have been a third of as long, and we still would have got it. But I think in his own right and whatever he wants to do, he can do. You know, it's Tarantino. He
Yeah,
don't give
like
a shit.
yeah, 2.5
Make it
hours.
2.5 hours, yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, suck my dick.
And that's where it is hard to compare these because it is such a different style of film and acting or whatever, and you have some music behind it, and a lot of the dialogue is in a whole different style. Like this, ours is realistic in a sense of Western and kind of cowboy and drug dealing or whatever, and yours is more realistic in a like mobster mafia kind of thing. So it's like yin and yang, you know, same but different, still same.
Yeah. Trav, this was good. I want to see the outcome. I think they're ready for what we're gonna do. You know what I mean?
Are they? I don't know.
I don't really care if they are, but I think they've thought about it and they know, like, they're ready for 7.
Let me double check the list.
You got to look up the list. They're ready for 7, and I know they are, and I can't remember. I think it's just a big dog play.
It's either 7 is for sure.
We got to go. We got to do it.
7 or 8.
8. Yeah, no, it's 7. It's 7.
But it's 7.
It's 7. This was fun. I am actually extremely interested to the viewers, but I'm excited for a movie that is not in the wheelhouse of our favorite movies of all time. And I'm not taking a shot at Geese because
it happened to be that movie. I get it.
It just happened to be, and I do think it had to be on your list. It just happened to be like your favorite movie, so it's tough. I think we won, Trav. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta try to at least give us some points. It was interesting because to your point, Trav, earlier, I don't think we will have 2 movies moving forward that are this similar. I don't think that's going to happen again.
Hard to debate the similar movies.
Just to say you just won outright this round is crazy talk. Because the first one of the wheels that you spun was Rotten Tomatoes, which
we won.
Was basically no, you did not. And I heard you guys say the popcorn meter, and the popcorn meter was 10% difference.
Yeah. Hey, Crit, you know what to do. You know what to do, Crit. Ball's in our court, gentlemen.
How many times did we vetoed? We didn't tell you guys you won the topic. You just told us best performance was a landslide.
Thank you. Yeah, you also used your lifeline and killed off one of ours.
We didn't give you credit.
We didn't do that.
Your lifeline.
Score?
You guys
score?
Can we just pick the movie?
We could have. Yeah, you could have used your lifeline on best performance. You didn't, and then you just gave us all the credit in the world.
He deserved it.
Correct. So I think that was the biggest.
I'm a fair man.
Anyways, Brennan.
Now go back to what I said when I entered the pod last week. Is that
episode 2?
I would be impartial if
of the battle pods. Balls in our court.
I'll deliver it.
Deliver it.
Let me take you guys down a trip down memory lane here. It's not the first time this movie has been discussed about being watched on the podcast. It's not the second time it's been discussed about being watched on the podcast. But it will be confirmed that it's going to be watched on the podcast. Episode 2 of the Battle Pods Trav Brendan team will be Parasite. 2019. I mean, you name the genre. It touches them all. Good luck. And I know you guys knew we had it, and I don't know if you knew. I don't know if you guys thought you had a good prediction. Have you guys both seen it or never?
I've never seen it.
Neither one
think
of you
so.
seen it, so you guys are in trouble. Trav, I told you I don't think they've seen it, and they haven't. Neither one of them have seen
What's
it.
You
the
also have
genre?
literally never seen our last movie, so
I
shut it.
don't care. You could say any movie on planet Earth. I do not care. You're in
Talk
trouble.
about favorite movies over here.
It's not my favorite movie. We have on record a list of our 4 favorite movies, and Parasite was not on mine. Yours, Pulp Fiction, was on yours.
Yeah, but you've been fighting for this one for a while.
I just
There's
wanted to
bias.
watch it.
There's bias.
There's evidence.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
bias. There's a bias for sure, but there is a picture of our.
Can
4
I get the
favorite
genre? Like, can someone tell me that?
movies. Yeah,
Be
I'll
great.
give you.
It's got like 3 on the list.
Yeah, it's a
no, thriller comedy is what it says on there.
thriller
Google.
comedy. 2 hours and 12 minutes is what it says.
Thriller comedy.
That's what it says on Google, and that's usually what actually not usually, every single time, that is what I use.
Back-to-back thrillers.
Thriller comedy. Yeah, I wouldn't say that your movie or our movie was a comedy. I'll tell you this. I will do you guys a little bit of credit. Parasite's not a comedy. It's a thriller. It's a drama thriller is what I would say. It's not a comedy.
Give me a second here. I don't even know what it's about, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you're
That
right.
might be better for reference of what we just did in this podcast. So feel free to pick whatever, like Brendan's saying.
How much more can I gas this movie up? People argue this is the best movie that's ever been made. I didn't watch it for 6 years, and Brad loved it, and I finally watched it, and I was like, Jesus
You've been
Christ.
hiding this from me?
This movie fucking rocks. Trav, you've never seen it either, right? So
Nope.
This is what's funny about our movies is the first 2 movies we picked, he's never seen mine, and I've never seen his.
The rest we've all seen. We both
Yeah,
seen them all.
the other 13 we've both watched.
They're thinking long and hard, Brendan.
These guys aren't even communicating.
Are they going to flip a coin?
I don't know what movie this is, so give me a minute.
Parasite.
I'm thinking 6.
I'm gonna try not to laugh. when I hear
Like
6 or 10, maybe.
6 or 7.
so, it's like dark thriller comedy, and I know it's not comedy.
Brent already said no comedy.
There's comedy in it, but it's not a comedy movie.
Like it shouldn't be enough to make it part of the category list.
I don't want you guys to think comedy, thinking it's a comedy because it's not.
No, I know that.
It's pretty dark.
I might even go 15 Geese.
That's what I was thinking. That just based off the genre,
I like being
But-
on this side.
but reading what it's about. I mean,
This movie.
give me a second. I mean, because
I mean, how much research are we gonna do?
You guys literally, what
I
are you
mean-
talking about? You guys took at least 5 minutes.
Oh,
We aren't even in there yet.
we said 7 or 10 or whatever.
No,
said-
you
Oh,
took
you
you
can
took a
start
good minute. and
timing
then
us
you
right
were like,
now.
oh yeah, coin flip. And then you finally decided on the coin flip.
no.
It took you guys a minute.
I just don't think you guys have a movie that's gonna be like this one.
We have
I'm thinking.
I just
two,
named
kinda.
3 of
I
them.
mean, are we trying?
I don't know what they are, Chris. So thanks for telling me.
Like-
I said 6, 10, or 15.
But I don't know what those are.
It's 3
so
of
I
them.
can't- I
Correct.
I can't say they're like.
Pipe
ours,
down.
because I don't know what they are.
I'll mute you.
Mute me. And my movie's gonna win.
So I guess I'm a little conflicted. Like, are we trying to match your movie in term like
As close as
now?
we can.
Now I'm
Yeah,
well,
I-
and then we'll just run to the same issue we just had. Not an issue, but
I think we try to
Like,
match
are-
it now because they
are
try
we
to
trying
match
to-
us.
well, I know, but are we trying to match it by genre or by
what the movie's about.
I think we
I
have
guess
to,
that's our
if
decision.
if the movie touches puts their toes in the thriller category, I think that's where we need to go. Definitely not the comedy category.
No, yeah, I
I
agree.
did at least give you guys that heads up. It was not a comedy.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I'm saying, Crit, is that, like, what do you think of number 2 in the terms of Parasite's plot? But then it's just way off. All right, I'm down for 15. Fuck it, I don't care.
Got wherever we want him.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what 15 is, so we could be fucked. I don't think we're fucked, but
You good, Crit? Or what were you thinking?
the Parasite is so good.
Yeah, I think 15 is gonna have to be. We just gotta
Yeah,
Let's
put
hear
that
it.
out there.
that's a hard one to match. So, we are going thriller. We're going thriller mystery. A Few Good Men.
A Few Good Men versus Parasite. Trav, have you seen that?
I don't recall seeing A Few Good Men. Let me look it up.
Well, it's fun to throw out a movie they haven't seen, because I hadn't seen either one of these movies.
These
I
are
have seen A
not
Few Good
similar.
There's no way. Is that Tom Cruise?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, might as well talk your shit when you can. This is a layup for us based on what I'm seeing about this movie. That means we wasted the Parasite was a red button movie, and I thought we should just throw it out.
I'm gonna
We
preface
talked
it.
about people.
I'm gonna preface
Red
it by
button
saying
means you're throwing the
I think we're all
white
four of
flag
us.
for this one.
I think all four of us are gonna like both of these movies. That's my guess, and I think it should be a good debate.
I'm gonna come in extremely biased next week. I just want to get it out there.
You were
Fair.
extremely
Fair.
biased last week too, or this week.
No, I wasn't. I'd never seen any of the movies.
He started off hot, but he definitely, I don't think, was biased.
Came around.
No, I said I'd never
He
seen
came
the
around.
movie. I gave
He
you
should
my
have started with his movie instead of bagging on my movie. I think it
But it
would have
wasn't a
came off a
personal
little
attack.
better.
That was the difference. Is like that's why I
It's
told
never a
Trav,
personal attack, but I'm going to take it that way.
But
I
I knew when I watched both those movies today that I was like, he's going to. I'm like, I am not trying to do this. I didn't enjoy it, and I don't want to come off like I'm just shitting on this movie. That was my whole thought. Parasite, on the other hand, I will defend, and I think you guys might also watch it and be like, I think we're fucked. I actually do think that. I do think you guys are going to watch Parasite and think that you are in trouble.
Well, on principle, I'm not going to do that. So
You can go into Parasite wanting to hate it, and I would expect you to do that because I would do the same thing. I just don't think you're going to be able to go into Parasite and watch it and think the movie was bad. I've never seen A Few Good Men. Remember my guy Bong Joon? What was Bong Joon Ho?
Mhm.
That's Parasite. So we've got Parasite versus A Few Good Men moving into next week. We want to hear from you guys on Instagram, X, TikTok. We'll figure out a way to get polls up on every social media we've got. If we can do more, we will. Our opinions don't really matter at the end of the day. We want to hear from you. So it's fun to argue, but votes matter. If one person votes or 21 people vote, wherever the vote lies, that's who wins the debate. So 5 episodes, battle pods, No Country for Old Men, and Pulp Fiction are in the books. I don't think, as we've said a couple times, I don't think there will be a more similar movie breakdown that we just did. Oddly enough, those movies were pretty damn close.
these will not be.
No, Parasite.
Tell you
No. Parasite's a very weird movie. A Few Good Men, don't know what it's about. Looked at the pictures, doesn't seem like it'll be like Parasite. So, where can we watch them?
You Good Men
Parasite,
is
you gotta pay.
on a stream.
Parasite used to not be. YouTube TV.
Basically, it's
for
just-
Few Good Men.
Yeah. Or Tubi.
Yeah, Parasite. You gotta rent as well. Used to be on HBO. HBO was the best, and then they just got bought out by Paramount.
Yep. They got bought by Warner.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, HBO is not going to be the same when it goes to Warner Brothers. HBO.
Or it's going to Netflix. Yeah, it's part of Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Well, anyway, loved it. It was fun. Battle Pods episode 1 in the books. Go watch Parasite. Go watch A Few Good Men. Come with opinions. Come with a movie you want to be better than the other one before you watch it, and then just get fired up when we're arguing because it's fun. What did we miss? What did we not talk about? What did we get right? All that stuff is fun, guys. We didn't have a movie to bring to you, but Harry Potter 8 movies in for Critter Bugs. Go watch those. Those are timeless. And Snape in the TV series has a zipper. That's a big difference for what he's got going on. So, Harry Potter, Parasite, Pulp Fiction, you name it, we watch it. Grab some popcorn, sit your ass down. Never forget your extra butter. We'll catch you on the next one.
Extra butter on the corn for me. Extra butter. I hope they don't charge a fee. But it won't matter anyway. I got a good movie to play. I'm gonna ask my friends to stay extra butter for me.